Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English with SMG. I'm Sam.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lisa.
We're so happy you're here with us today. Whether you're at home, driving, walking outside, or just relaxing with a cup of tea, thank you for choosing to learn English with us. Yes, it really means a lot. Every time you press play, you're investing in yourself, and that's something to be proud of. Today, we're going to talk about two very powerful and useful English expressions, rather than and while.
These two expressions can completely change how natural and fluent your English sounds.
Exactly. Native speakers use them all the time in daily conversation. And the good news? They're actually simple once you understand how they work. So if you're a beginner, don't worry at all. We're going to explain everything slowly, clearly, and step by step. By the end of this episode, you'll feel confident using both expressions in your daily life. Before we begin, if you enjoy learning English in a simple and practical way, please like this episode, share it with your friends, and subscribe to English with SMG. And if you're part of our learning family, we truly appreciate you. Your support helps us continue creating lessons every week. All right, let's begin.
Understanding rather than. Let's start with rather than.
This expression is used when you choose one thing instead of another thing.
Very simple. It shows preference.
You are saying, I prefer this, not that. For example, I walk to work rather than drive. What does that mean?
It means I choose walking, I don't choose driving.
You're comparing two options and you're selecting one. Here's another example. I drink tea rather than coffee. So tea is my choice, coffee is not.
She studies at home rather than at the library.
Home is the preferred option. Can you see the pattern? First choice plus rather than plus second choice. Let's try more examples. I read books rather than watch TV. He saves money rather than spend it carelessly. They cook at home rather than order food online. All of these show decisions and preferences.
When do we use rather than? There are a few common situations.
1. Talking about preferences. When you want to say what you like more. I prefer mornings rather than nights. She enjoys summer rather than winter. We like quiet places rather than crowded ones. All of these show personal preference.
2. Making decisions. When you choose one action over another.
I decided to study English rather than waste time. He chose to learn online rather than attend physical classes. They plan ahead rather than rush at the last minute. These sentences show clear decisions.
3. Comparing behaviors. You can also show what someone does instead of something else.
She listens carefully rather than interrupt. I ask questions rather than guess. We solve problems rather than complain. This makes your English sound mature and confident.
Grammar structure. Now let's talk about structure. This part is important.
After rather than, the verb form should match the first verb form. If the first verb is base form, the second should also be base form. I walk rather than drive. Both are base verbs. Understanding while. Now let's move to our second expression, while. Yes, this word is extremely common in English, and it actually has two main meanings. And don't worry, we're going to explain both clearly and simply.
The first meaning of while is when two actions happen together. In simple words, action 1 happens at the same time as action 2. For example, I listen to music while I cook. So what's happening? Listening and cooking are happening at the same time. Here's another example.
She reads while she eats breakfast. Reading and eating happen together. They talk while they walk. Talking and walking, same time. The structure is very easy. Action 1 plus while plus action 2. Let's practice more. I study while drinking coffee. He exercises while watching TV. We chat while waiting for the bus. She smiles while speaking. All of these show simultaneous actions.
Meaning to, showing contrast or difference. Now let's look at the second meaning.
While can also show contrast.
This is similar to saying but or on the other hand. For example, I love summer while my brother prefers winter. We're comparing two different preferences. He is very talkative while his sister is quiet. Two opposite personalities. Some people enjoy working alone while others prefer teamwork. This meaning is slightly more formal, but it's very natural in spoken English too.
Let's try more examples. I wake up early while Lisa prefers sleeping in. I like action movies while Sam prefers documentaries. City life is fast while village life is peaceful. All of these show contrast between two ideas.
Comparing rather than and while. Now let's clearly understand the difference. This is important.
Yes, because many learners confuse them. Rather than is about making a choice. Example, I walk rather than drive. I'm choosing walking. While, meaning one, is about two actions happening together. Example, I walk while listening to music. Walking and listening happen at the same time. While, meaning two, is about contrast.
Example, I walk to work while my friend drives. We are different. So remember, rather than equals preference or choice, while equals simultaneous action or contrast.
Using both in one sentence, let's combine them to make it even clearer. Here's an example. I prefer reading books rather than watching TV, while my brother prefers the opposite. Rather than shows my choice, while shows the contrast between me and my brother. This is how native speakers naturally mix expressions in conversation.
Common mistakes with rather than. Now let's talk about mistakes.
Because avoiding mistakes builds confidence.
Mistake 1. Mixing verb forms. Wrong. I like reading rather than to watch TV.
Correct. I like reading rather than watching TV. Both verbs must match. Another example. Wrong. She prefers to cook rather than eating out. Correct. She prefers to cook rather than eat out. Or, she prefers cooking rather than eating out. Keep the structure consistent.
Mistake 2. Incomplete comparison. Wrong. I walk rather than what? You must complete the comparison. Correct. I walk rather than drive. Always include both options.
Mistake 3. Confusing rather than with better than. Rather than shows choice. Better than shows quality comparison. Wrong. This phone is rather than that one. Correct. This phone is better than that one. Or, I would buy this phone rather than that one. Understand the difference clearly.
Common mistakes with while. Now let's look at mistakes with while.
Mistake 1. Confusing while and during. This is very common. While is followed by a subject plus a verb. During is followed by a noun. Correct. I study while eating. Correct. I study during lunch. Wrong. I study while lunch. Correct. I study during lunch. Or, I study while having lunch. Remember, while needs an action. During needs a noun.
Common mistakes with while and meanwhile. While connects two parts of the same sentence. Meanwhile usually starts a new sentence. Correct. I cooked dinner while Lisa cleaned the kitchen. Correct. I cooked dinner, meanwhile Lisa cleaned the kitchen. Know the difference.
Mistake 3. Wrong position. While can be at the beginning or in the middle, but not at the end. Correct. While I was studying, Sam called. Correct. Sam called while I was studying. Wrong. Sam called, I was studying while. While connects ideas, it does not finish them.
Real conversation practice. Natural dialogue. Now let's listen to a natural conversation using both expressions.
Yes, listen carefully to how we use rather than and while naturally.
Hey, Sam, I noticed you always bring lunch from home. Don't you get bored of eating the same thing?
Not really. I prefer cooking at home rather than eating fast food every day.
That's disciplined. Why do you prefer that?
It's healthier and cheaper. I can control my ingredients while saving money at the same time.
That makes sense. I usually order food because it's convenient.
I understand, but I'd rather spend 20 minutes cooking than feel unhealthy later.
True. I scroll on my phone rather than doing something productive during my breaks.
We all do that sometimes. I try to read articles while waiting for meetings to start.
That's smart. I relax while listening to music, but maybe I should use my time better.
It's about balance. Some people are naturally organized, but I have to push myself.
I like that mindset. I'd rather improve slowly than stay the same.
Exactly. Small progress every day while staying consistent makes a big difference.
Did you hear how natural that sounded?
Yes, this is exactly how native speakers use these expressions in daily life.
Now it's your turn. Repeat after us. Practice with rather than.
Where you can direct a voice, create realistic dialogue, and so much more. Edit these placeholders to get started.
I drink tea rather than coffee.
I walk rather than drive.
She reads books rather than watches TV.
We save money rather than waste it.
Great job. Practice with while, same time.
I study while listening to music.
She cooks while talking on the phone.
We chat while walking in the park.
Excellent. Practice with while, contrast. I like summer while he prefers winter.
Sam wakes up early while Lisa sleeps late.
City life is busy while village life is calm. Amazing work.
Short story using both expressions.
Now let's tell a short story.
Stories help you remember better.
Lisa and I are very different in our routines. I prefer waking up early rather than sleeping late. Every morning I exercise while listening to energetic music. Lisa prefers relaxing in the morning rather than rushing into the day. While I'm finishing my workout, she's slowly enjoying her coffee.
I drink green tea rather than sugary drinks.
Lisa chooses coffee while reading the news. While I focus on productivity early in the day, Lisa feels more creative at night. We have different habits, but we respect each other's choices. I've learned that it's better to follow your own path rather than copy someone else. While some people judge different lifestyles, we believe everyone should find what works best for them. And that's the beauty of learning and growing together.
See how smoothly both expressions work in real storytelling? That's how you'll use them naturally too.
4-week confidence plan. Let's give you a simple action plan. Yes, step by step.
Week 1. Use rather than for simple preferences. Write 5 sentences every day about what you choose. Example, I study rather than waste time.
Week 2. Practice while for simultaneous actions. Describe your daily routine. Example, I drink coffee while checking emails.
Week 3. Practice while for contrasts. Compare yourself with friends or family. Example, I like mornings while my brother prefers nights.
Week 4. Combine both expressions in short stories. Talk about your habits using both naturally. Go slowly. Be patient. Improvement takes time.
Let's review quickly. Rather than means making a choice. Structure, option 1, rather than option 2. While means 2 actions happening together, showing contrast. While needs subject plus verb. Keep verb forms consistent with rather than. Practice daily. That's it. Simple and powerful.
Now it's your turn. Write 2 sentences in the comments. One with rather than, one with while. Don't worry about mistakes. Mistakes help you grow. Every sentence you write builds confidence. We believe in you.
If you enjoyed today's lesson, please give this episode a thumbs up and subscribe to English with SMG. We create simple, clear, and practical English lessons every week to help you speak naturally and confidently. Remember, every expert was once a beginner. You're improving step by step. Keep practicing, keep believing in yourself, and keep learning with English with SMG.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Lisa.
Thank you so much for listening. See you in the next episode. Bye, everyone.